So imagine getting paid $100 an hour from your laptop just to help train AI. And that is exactly what Handshake AI is advertising right now. So I found a whole lot of listings paying $40, $80, $120, and even up to 125 US dollars an hour. So what I did was that I actually went through their platform. I checked the requirements, the projects, how the payment works, and also the biggest catch you need to know before you even sign up. And by the end of this video, you are going to know whether Handshake AI is actually worth your time. Now, first of all, you might be asking, what is Handshake AI? So let me explain it in a way that even your grandmother in the village can understand it. Even little children, anybody can understand it. Handshake AI connects students, graduates, and professionals with project-based work, helping improve AI models. Tasks can include reviewing AI-generated content, annotating data, and also suggesting improvements to model outputs. So the good thing here is that you are not just sitting there coding ChatGPT, all right? What you are doing basically is being paid to use human judgment to help AI become better. So this is exactly what you are doing on Handshake AI. Here are some trendy opportunities for you. We have AI evaluation specialist. You can get paid up to $40 per hour. All right, we also have the energy professional up to $80 per hour. And then we also have the FP and A analyst. You can get paid up to $80 per hour. All right, this is game developer / designer. This one you can get paid to $125 per hour. We also have the PCB2 specialist up to $125 per hour. We have the philosophy expert up to $125 per hour. We have the software engineer. And then you can also click this one, you can get paid $65 per hour. And then when you click on opportunity, you're going to find out that there's a whole lot of opportunities on Handshake where you can do some tasks and also get paid. Open projects to advance your AI skill. Now they have paid out about 100 million US dollars. This is so huge, guys. And then they have about 100,000 plus fellows. Now, if you look at it here, you have a procurement and contracts manager. Here, you can get paid up to $80 per hour. Finance profession, AI evaluation specialist. Now, this one is associate's bachelor's, all right? So you can actually click here to apply for this one. All right, please let me quickly say this. Don't think the mistake of thinking Handshake is simply handing everybody a $100 an hour job. Now, who can actually qualify for this? Now, Handshake says the fellowship currently requires participants to be based in the US with supported work authorization. US applicants need an SSN or ITN plus valid US work authorization. So I know many of you watching this video, you are from Nigeria, India, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, etc. So you might not, since you are not from the United States, you might not have an opportunity for this. Now, this is how the application works step by step. The first thing you are going to do is to create an account, and then the next thing is that you are going to complete your profile. The first thing is provide qualifications, because there are some things that you will need in order to get accepted into Handshake program. And another thing is eligibility or work authorizations. And then after that, you are going to click on submit application. And then once you have submitted your application, the next thing is to wait for the matching. So according to Handshake, applications are reviewed on a rolling basis and fellows are matched according to project names, qualifications, experience, and also your expertise. So these are the things you should be aware of. So for you to, get accepted when you are being reviewed, so you have to be sure that you meet all of these qualifications. Now, but after all of this, there's something you should be aware of. You don't automatically get work, because this is one of the biggest problems, with this platform called Handshake. Because some people think that you just sign up, you get approved and you start earning. No, that is not how it works. Now, Handshake has said also that application does not guarantee placement. So this is something you should know. And also the availability of projects can also change very, very quickly. So that means getting into the platform and actually getting paid, they are two different things. They are not the same. So now I know many of you might be asking, what is AI training work? The first thing I will talk about is AI response evaluation. Now, AI gives an answer, you judge it, identify the problems, and also choose the better response. Now, another thing is prompt writing. Now, this means you can create questions or prompts designed to test the AI. And we also have the data annotation. This means you can classify or label information so models can learn from it. Then another thing is response improvement. This means you write or you correct AI generated answers. Alright, there are some answers that are generated by AI. You can decide to correct these answers. Their documentation also lists reviewing, editing AI content, annotating data set, and also suggesting improvements among the types of work. Okay, so the other thing we're going to be talking about is the payment. Now, Handshake's current payment documentation, they say that projects may pay you hourly or per task. So this actually depends on the project. There are some projects that have time caps, so which means payments can be limited to the maximum handling time even if you spend longer on task. So the onboarding isn't automatically paid also. So there are some of the projects that pay onboarding while some do not. So when you are setting up an account initially, it is not payable. So that means when you see $100 an hour, don't automatically think that every minute you spend on the platform is billable at that amount. Which is $100. Okay, now the other question is, how available are these jobs on Handshake AI? Alright, there are some reviewers that describe the work as something that's easy, flexible, and well paid. While there are some other people that also complained about, limited tasks. That means you may not have tasks all the time. Some also complained about unpaid trainings, assessment, or payment disputes. So the other question many people ask is it actually legit? Yes, the truth is Handshake AI is 100% legit. There's nothing to be afraid of. So it is well documented and also 100,000 plus fellows, and they have also paid out about 100 million US dollars. Okay, now who are those that should use it? First of all, now the good fit is for US based. If you are in United States, US based eligible workers, people with useful professional expertise. If you are a student or you are a graduate, you can also qualify for this. And people who are looking for flexible side work. And also, if you are somebody who is comfortable with evaluations and also detailed tasks, then this is for you. If you are somebody who is expecting guaranteed 40 hours per week, then this is not for you. And also, if you are not in the United States or some other tier 1 countries, then this might not work for you, except maybe if you are trying to bypass, by using a VPN or by using a proxy. And then if you are somebody who is looking for instant money, then this is not also for you. And also, if you are somebody, maybe you want all the listed rates to be available to you, then this is not something you should go into. Handshake is 100% legit. Alright, but just know that it's going to take you some time before you'll be able to make a lot of money from this platform. And you also need consistency to be able to make money on Handshake AI. Alright, so if you are in Africa or you are in any other part of the world, let me show you the one that can actually make you money instead of going through the pains and hassles of signing up on Handshake AI. This works worldwide. Okay, so if you are in any other country, this is the one I'm going to recommend, and this one is called CrowdGen by Appen. It's a where expert contributors shape Frontier AI, a global network of domain experts, language specialists, and skilled contributors doing the data work that trains the world's most capable AI. You can click here to check the project. Now let me also take you down so that you see. Now this is built for people who take pride in their work, a community where expert judgment is the product, and the platform is designed to reflect that. Work matched to your strength, race that reflect your standing, and contributions traceable to the frontier models you help shape. Alright, this one is about 1 million plus remote members, about 500 plus languages. That's about 200 countries. So you see, this is the one you can actually apply for from any part of the world. So here you find a project, match your expertise, browse open roles, master your expertise, apply in minutes, and start contributing to the frontier AI systems shaping the world. Most projects begin with days of approval. Alright, so there's a lot you can do here. You just click on explore all projects, and then this is how to sign up also, and let us reach out to you. Your name, your email address, your LinkedIn profile, and then you click on register. So start your journey, apply and get verified. Tell us about your experience. The review process is thorough because the work demands it, right? Get domain matched. Match only to projects where your expertise applies. So before you apply, make sure it is something that you are good at, where you can work, not trying to work randomly. No random task, no work outside your field. Contribute with purpose. Evaluate, annotate, generate, and refine, knowing which model you are improving and why it matters. Earn and build a record. All right, they have competitive rates, flexible hours, and quality record that reflects the high standard for your deliver. So this is the one I'm recommending you to try out. Here you see a lot of projects. Evaluate machine translated text to train the next generation of AIs, improve AI music generation, identify audio artifacts and distortion in AI generator remixes, train AI to generate better transcriptions from domain-specific projects. So guys, that is all I have for you for this video. Thank you.